Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a set of updates for you guys and bring you guys up to speed and in the loop with what's going on with some of these platforms that I'm in, or actually all of these platforms that I'm in. Every single platform that I'll talk about on this video, I have personal funds in. So we'll talk a little bit about it. Maybe you're looking for some information on some of these different platforms, or perhaps you're already in these platforms and you're looking for updates. Hopefully, I can provide you some value. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're looking for financial advice, you should seek out a licensed professional. I'm just a guy on YouTube showing you what I'm doing and sharing my journey with you on how I get crypto on a passive basis every single day. Also, follow me on Telegram, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, hopefully we'll jump into all these different platforms. Of course, risk capital only, guys. That's the big thing that I talk about a lot. You should only be putting funds you can afford to lose in these different platforms. Because like I said before, there is risk involved. There is no such thing as a risk-free platform in the crypto space or in the passive income space. Every single one of these platforms carry risk. So again, do your own research and formulate your own strategy. Okay. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You can see here the price of Bitcoin right now sitting at 23K, Ethereum at 15K, BNB up over 300 bucks. So yeah, congratulations to you guys if you're holding these coins in your wallet or if they're in your portfolio. Do I think we are out of the bear market yet? No, I don't think so. I think we're still in a bear market, even though there's a nice little pump. I think we're still months, maybe, dare I say, a couple of months away from, getting out of the bear market. So right now we're still just in the when I say we, I'm talking about me. I'm just in the accumulation phase. I'm accumulating as much of these coins as I possibly can while the price is still relatively down, even though it's up right now, it's still relatively down from where it was before. And I do believe it's gonna, hit those numbers again, if not higher. So I want to be positioned when, if and when that happens, I want to have full bags in my wallet. Okay. So again, take advantage of this time right now. A lot of people think that millionaires are made in bull markets when the reality is they're made in bear markets. When most people are selling in a bear market, panic selling, most people, smart people are accumulating right now. They're taking advantage of these prices. And when the price starts to moon and skyrocket later on, when we get into a bull market, I mean, they look like geniuses, right? Anyway, we'll talk about that on another video. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Shameless plug right here for those of you guys that are looking for a crypto debit card. This is one that I use a lot. It's called Unbanked. It used to be called Block Card. They rebranded themselves and now they call themselves Unbanked. This one here is available in most states. Unfortunately, it's not available, in international markets yet, but here in the U.S., it's available in most states. So it's very simple to use. You simply, register for an account. You complete the KYC, which is like it takes like 30 seconds to complete it, and then you fund your account. It takes many different cryptos, and then you can use your card anywhere Visa is accepted. You can use it at ATMs, you can use it at Walgreens, CVS, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, wherever, right? Movie theater, anything. You can even use it to shop online. Anywhere that Visa is accepted, you can use your crypto debit card. So a lot of you guys have been asking me for crypto debit card information. There's a couple that I use, but this is the one that I use the most. Reason being, it's the one that's available in most states. And yeah, check it out if you're in the market for one. Also, Quicksilver right now, just flat out booming. If you want to diversify out of crypto, I know this is a crypto channel and you guys are looking for crypto content, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But as you guys, some of you guys may know, I've been in the silver space for many, 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 many years. This is a program that I've been with since I think 2019 is when I got involved with this. We have a team of over 6,000 people. If you want to build a network marketing company, this is one that you can take a look at. Or if you just want to stack silver, you can do that as well. Me, I'm into, aside from crypto, I'm heavy into precious metals. So you can take a look at this if you want. I'll leave a link down below. And with that said, let's go ahead and jump into what you're here for, which is the crypto content. Drip. Let's talk about Drip first and foremost. I know Drip, as at least for me, Drip is still the cornerstone of my portfolio. I'm heavy, heavy, heavy into Drip, as you guys probably know. I got several maxed accounts. I think last time I checked, I have like 6 or 7 maxed accounts. And yeah, it's been doing its thing. Of course, the price of drip right now, down. It's at 39 cents, just shy of 40 cents. But yeah, the platform itself is working. The contract is working. There is utility coming, not only from Forex, there's a lot of third-party dApps that are going to be launching, that'll create utility for drip. So am I telling you to buy drip right now? That's totally up to you. Okay, that's totally up to you. But you know, we're still, we're still, this is still our main play. Make no mistake about it. I'm diversified into a lot of different platforms and I get into a lot of different things, but drip is still the centerpiece of what I'm doing. And like I said, we are heavy, heavy into drip. Even at these prices at just under 40 cents, we're still making several $1,000s a day passively with the faucet. So yeah, drip is doing its thing. I am going to be doing another airdrop. I did my first airdrop on my new account. I'm going to be doing another airdrop from that new account, but this time I'm going to be doing it for people that have 300 drip deposited, and then I'm going to do one for on the same video. I'm going to do one for people that have 500 minimum drip deposited. Now the cool thing is most people will get, they'll do 100 drip deposited minimum. There's not a lot of people at 300 drip deposited. There's not a lot of people at 500 drip deposited. So you'll get a bigger piece of the pie if you're in, if you fall into those categories. Okay. And with these prices, guys, come on, 300 drip, 500 drip, it's, at 39 cents per drip. It's nothing. It's nothing. So if you want to qualify for those airdrops, now, am I going to go back and, hit other people that have 100 drip deposit? Of course. Am I going to go back and hit my other accounts? Of course. I try to circulate and try to hit as many people as I can. But there's only so much time in a day and there's only so many videos that I can do. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to be doing an airdrop for my new drip account. If you want to check that out, I'll leave my buddy air just down below. But yeah, this one here is still doing its thing. And like I said, there are third-party dApps that are coming. And I'm not talking about months from now. I believe there's some coming that are coming in a few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. That's going to create new utility. It's going to burn a lot of drip. All of that is great for for supporting drip. Let's take a quick look at the animal farm. 98 million TVL. um, I simply go in here a couple of days, go into the pig pen. You can see here there's 27, almost 28 million TVL in the pig pen, 1.3 million in the rewards vault. I go in here every couple of days and I just go ahead and withdraw my BUSD. Matter of fact, let me withdraw some BUSD right now if I can. Hopefully this will work smooth. Computer's running really slow because I have a VPN running. I got software running, all sorts of things running in the background. But yeah, that's what I do. I come in a couple of days and claim my BUSD, and I just, I keep, withdrawing my dividends without having to sell the native token. That's what I love about, the this play right here. You can withdraw BNB and BUSD without selling off your dogs and pigs. Now, of course, if you want to sell off your dogs and pigs, be my guest, do so, right? I'm not saying that I'm not going to do that at some point. At some point, I might. But right now, I just have my position in dogs and pigs inside of the pig pen and the dog pound, and I'm withdrawing BUSD and BNB without, like I said, without having to decrease my position in the farm. Okay, so every couple of days I'll come in, withdraw my BUSD. I'll come into the dog pound and I'll withdraw my BNB. Where's the dog pound here? Hopefully they have I know they're doing something with the UI because Forex did give out a backup link. If I gotta go there, then I'll do that. Here it is. But yeah, I think they are doing something with the UI. I do have that backup link in my notes here somewhere. I'll give that on another video, or maybe I'll post it over on Telegram just in case you need it. But in any case, like I said, I usually just come in here and collect my BNB, and I keep it moving. Yes, I'm in the farms and the pools. I'm still in the drip garden. I usually just circulate those funds and move them around, just so I can take out BNB and BUSD. Here I have about 0.75 BNB. All right, so I'll just take that out. And yeah, that's it. I just keep it moving. So anyway, if you want to check out the animal farm, I will leave a link down below. If you want to check out the drip faucet, I'll leave my buddy address down below if you want to use it. And with that said, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Let's talk about the debt box. Right now, it's January 31st. So today, after today, well, let me rephrase that. Today is the last day to lock in the current pricing for the current licenses. Okay, after today, I believe it's 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The prices will go up. Okay, if you go to their Telegram, let me jump into their Telegram on my phone. I'm not even going to jump into it on this video. Let me jump to it on my phone. I'll give you the pricing. Now, if you're in my Telegram, I already posted the pricing twice, so you probably already know about it and you know about this announcement. But I really haven't made a video about it. So let me go ahead and cover it. The pricing, this is the pricing. It says here, uh, X node price increase reminder, January 31st. On January 31st at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, the price will be as follows. Okay, the Bev license, it'll jump to $2,000. The blocks license will jump to $2,000. The aluminum license will jump to 3,000. XPLR will jump to 3,000, and Digital Link Gold will jump to 2,000. So again, that's the new pricing at the end of today. So if you want to lock in the current pricing, go ahead and create an IX account. I'll leave a link down below. As I've mentioned many, many times before, you create that account, purchase your license from your IX Global back office. When you do that, it'll automatically create an account with the debt box. You could use your credentials that you use to set up your IX account, log into your debt box account, and you'll see all your nodes and you can see all your rewards, et cetera, et cetera. So again, if you want to lock in that pricing, go ahead and do that, because after today it'll the price will increase. Okay, there's about, I believe, 4 or 5 other projects. One of them is going to be launching in March, but throughout the course of this year there's going to be about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 projects that they're going to be launching. So yeah, debt is doing its thing. IX Global is doing their thing. IX Global is the marketing arm for debt, if you guys don't know that. But yeah, this is I'm super bullish on this ecosystem, guys. They just had a write up on Forbes. If you're in my Telegram, I sent it over there. You can read it. But yeah, they're doing their thing. So yeah, this is an ecosystem that's backed by real world commodities. This is not a meme coin. This is not a pump and dump. It's not a get in now and get out tomorrow. You definitely want to have the tokenomics play out over the course of time. So for me, as I've said before, this is a long-term position. I haven't even sold any of my tokens that I've mined. Okay, I've just been mining away and accumulating my rewards. When we get into the next bull market, it'll be very interesting to see what the price of these tokens are going to be. And again, no guarantees. I don't know what they're going to be. But yeah, they've done extremely well so far, even in a bear market. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I will leave links down below. Let's talk about Novatech. This one here, I did an update video the other day. This one continues to do its thing. It continues to pay out. Now, with that said, there are delays with the withdrawals. Okay, matter of fact, if you log into your account, you'll get a bubble message. The first thing that they say is, hey, we are backlogged with withdrawals with their trading account. Okay, some people are withdrawing from their trading account. It is taking longer than usual. And even from the bonus account, the withdrawals are a little bit backed up. I've received all of my withdrawals, however, and this I mentioned in my last update video. Even though I've received all my withdrawals, it is taking longer than usual. When I first joined Novatech, it would take a couple of days. There was times where I got it the same day, the withdrawal, and now it's about a week delayed. Okay, so the withdrawal I made last week, I haven't received yet. The withdrawal I made this week, obviously, I haven't received yet. But the withdrawal I made the week before that, I did receive. Okay, so again, it's backlogged, and that's just how it is. Okay, it's been like that. So again, there are people that are withdrawing out, and when there's congestion, for lack of a better term, it is going to take a little bit longer. Now, that being said, is it paying passive income every single week? Yes, every Friday, our trading balance, not our trading balance, our bonus balance gets, replenished, for lack of a better term. Whatever we made in trading, uh, it goes into the bonus wallet, and then we can withdraw it from there or throw it in for the following week. So that Friday payout is still coming, and it's been working well. So Yeah, again, this one here has been running for a couple of years, and so far so good. Have I taken out any of my trading account balance? No, I have not. I haven't taken out one penny from my trading account. So some of you guys that keep asking, "Hey, are you still in?" Yes, I'm still in. I have, a nice chunk of change in my trading account, and that's why I get a nice payout every single Friday. But I haven't taken a penny out. Not that I wouldn't, but you know, total transparency here. I do have every single penny of my trading account still trading for me. I would show it to you, but you know, they've made it uncompliant for us to log into our back office and make videos with that. But yeah, it's I'm still with Novatech earning. So that's my update for Novatech. Again, everything is working as it should, but the withdrawals are taking just a little bit longer than normal. So if you're okay with that, you can check this out. Funds, this one here is another platform very much like Novatech that averages 3% a week. For this particular platform, it's been averaging way above that average for the last couple of weeks, for the last couple of months. And this one here is a USDT TRC20 platform, meaning to say that you deposit and withdraw USDT TRC20. So this one here has been working smooth. I've done a couple of videos where I've done withdrawals. You can check all those updates in my channel. But if those of you guys that have been on my channel for quite a bit, you guys know that I've been with funds for I don't know, a couple of months. And yeah, it's been a very, very profitable and a pleasant journey so far. So if you want to check out funds, I'll leave a link down below. No real major updates for funds. I just did one, other than to say that it is working as it should. Validus, this one here, they just hit a major, major milestone. If you're in my Telegram, then I posted about it yesterday. They just went over 400,000 global members. As you can see on their website, they haven't even updated. Here it says 250,000 members, but they just went over 400,000 members globally. And yeah, they're doing a major, major marketing campaign. They're doing a ton of, I don't know if it's the corporate team or just maybe field leaders, but there's a lot of tours that are going on, like in the UK, like in Africa. They're doing like offline, these huge offline presentations. This one here, for the most part, as I've noticed, they've been building it a lot offline. There's really not a lot of online people that are building this, but offline, they're just, they're doing the old school network marketing, hotel meetings, office meetings, big events, that sort of thing. And it's been working for them. This one here, you earn an average of 10% a week. The passive payouts come out on Monday, and your uh your withdrawals, you can withdraw every Thursday. Okay. So yeah, this one here, it's been working as it should. I just did a pretty significant withdrawal the other day, last Thursday. So this one here is doing its thing. No real other updates than that, other than it is still growing after about a year of operating. It's still growing like wildfire. Let's talk about TT Global. This is another platform here where it's just kind of been doing its thing in my portfolio. I've been with them for a couple of months. I just did a pretty significant withdrawal. I did a $5,600 withdrawal from one of my accounts. The withdrawals come in TRX, by the way. Okay, some of you guys have been asking, hey, when I withdraw, does it come out in USDT TRC20? How does it come out? It comes out in TRX. Now you can deposit USDT TRC20. You can even deposit, there's a whole list of coins you can deposit, but the withdrawals come out in TRX. Okay. So yeah, this one here has been doing its thing just quietly in the background. You can earn anywhere from 7% all the way up to 12.5% per month, depending on if you apply the multiple position strategy. But even if you just get one position, you'll earn 7% on average per month. And again, it just does its thing in the background. So I like to, for me, I like to get in some risky plays every now and then. Like you'll see later on in this video, some of the plays I got into that pay out 2%, 5% a day. Well, I jump into those things. I like to have a couple of things like a funds, like a Validus, like a TT Global, that I don't really worry about or think about. It just kind of does its thing every single week or every single day. So if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below as well. EasyBot. This one here, again, continuing to do its thing. No real major updates. If you want to check out the replay of last week's corporate Zoom, you can log into your back office. The replay is there. Again, one of the things that these guys do very, very well is they do a lot of Zooms. So if you want to catch all the different replays, it's all archived in your back office. You can check it out. But this one here is just doing its thing. Again, this is not one where you're going to earn 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%, 10% a day. This is not that kind of platform. We are in a bear market. On average, you'll get anywhere from 5 to 7% a month, depending on what pairs you're in. But the cool thing about EasyBot is the money stays in your trading account. It stays in your KuCoin account or your Binance account, and you never give up custody of your funds to EasyBot. They can't withdraw it. They can only trade with it. So again, the money stays in your control. Now, I'm not saying it's risk-free to keep your money on an exchange. As you guys know, there's risk in that as well. And I'm not saying that there's no risk in being exposed to the market, because after all, it is trading. But the fact that you can keep the funds in your account and you never relinquish custody to a third party, some of you guys like that. And again, we do have a very, pretty significant team in EasyBot that continues to grow every single day. So if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below as well. Let's talk about BNB Miner. I don't really talk about miners too much anymore, but this one here is still working after 679 days, which is crazy, right? I mean, you think about the shelf life of a typical miner is a week or two, a couple of days, if that. This one here has been running for 679 days. That's pretty nuts. You can see here, I got about 0.71 BNB that I can withdraw. This one here, I checked out the contract balance. It's not like majorly spiking like it did 2 times before in the past. However, it is still growing. Like there's more BNB going into this thing. 30 in the last 30 days, there's been a couple of hundred BNB that went into this thing. So will it have another major spike like it did 2 times in the past? We'll have to wait and see, but it is paying. It is still doing its thing. And again, for a miner, it's pretty this is definitely one of those unicorns. Yeah, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below as well. Let's talk about Daisy. This one here, this is doing its thing. This one here has been out for 2 years now. They have a major relaunch event going on in Dubai next month, which next month is tomorrow. But in a couple of days, they're doing a huge event in Dubai. And this one here continues to do its thing. You do need a VPN, however. So if that kind of scares you away, that this might not be for you. But if you're in North America, you need a VPN. Here's some of the stats, latest stats. Uh, uh, 612,000, excuse me, not imagine that 612,000, 612% is what it's done. If you compound it out for the last 9 months, look at this, 9 winning months, right? Over the last 9 months, 0 losing months. Their worst day was negative 4.29%. Their best day, however, was 5.88%. So this one here continues to do its thing. There is a network marketing component to it. There's a matrix, and when you make a deposit, a percentage goes into the network marketing side. Okay, so again, there is a matrix that you can build out. We'll do a video on that, okay, because again, I can't really talk all about that in this one. I'm just doing a bunch of rapid fire group updates here. That one definitely needs a lot more explanation. So I'll cover that on a standalone video. But yeah, Daisy continues to do its thing. If you're looking for a platform that has been around for quite a bit, has a pretty solid track record, and they're continuing to build from strength to strength, this might be one you might want to take a look at. You do need to have a TronLink wallet. Um, uh, you know, because you have to attach your TronLink or connect your TronLink wallet to the Daisy platform. And again, you do need to have a VPN. So we'll do a standalone video on this as we move forward. But this one here continues to perform. Let's talk about NVFX. NVFX, again, I haven't made a video on NVFX for a minute now. The truth of the matter is I've taken out most of my funds, and I think I left like $2,000 or $3,000 in there. Nothing crazy, just to kind of see what happens. But I did withdraw most of my funds out of the platform, and it's been believe it or not, it's actually been performing. Last month, well, not last month, this month, January of 2023. This is the last day of the month. So far, it's done 85%, which is the biggest month it's had so far. So before that, the biggest month was June of 2022, where it did 57%. So this month, January 2023, was not NVFX, Automated Capital, because NVFX is the third-party broker. Automated Capital had its biggest month. Now, don't get all excited about that. They've blown accounts 2 times already in the past. So, this is a very, very risky platform. If you want to get into automated capital, it's very, very risky. So again, unless you want to just gamble some money away, this might be too much of a risk for you. Again, they've blown accounts twice already. So just because they had a huge month this month, you know, we'll see what happens. But again, I've taken out most of my funds out of NVFX. I do have a couple of thousand just to kind of see what happens. And, you know, this was a good month. Anyway, I'll perhaps do another update moving forward. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I really haven't talked about automated capital in a minute. So again, we'll see what happens here. Let's talk about FX Master Gold. This one here has been paying. With this one here, you can earn up to 15% a week. Now, it's not 15% fixed, okay? You can make up to 15% a week. That's their target. There's been weeks where they've made 12%, 13%, 14%. But that's pretty significant. And there is a 80-20 split, okay? So if you're familiar with how these platforms work, they get 20% at the end of the week of the profit of the profit that they generated for you. Okay. So for me, that's fine. I'm in other platforms that have a 70-30 split. 80-20 is actually very, it's it's very reasonable. Okay. So this is pretty simple to set up, guys. You do have to create an account on Absolute Markets. I'll leave a link for that down below. Complete your KYC, fund your account, and you connect your Absolute Markets, which is the third-party broker. You connect it to the FX Master Gold strategy. We've talked about that on many occasions already, so I'm not going to rehash it here. But this one here has been paying. It's been doing really, really well, actually. Now, will it continue to do well moving forward? I don't know, right? It's all a risk. But so far, it's been doing really, really well, and we're way up with this platform. So anyway, that's just my quick update for FX Master Gold. Let's talk about crypto program. This one here has been growing like wildfire. I've mentioned it over in my Telegram, how they've grown their private Facebook account from less than 700 people when I first took a look at it. Now there's over closing in on 3,500 people just in the last 6 weeks, 7 weeks or so. That's major, major growth. And there's a lot of people winning. There's a lot of social proof on their private Facebook group. If you go to my Telegram, I like to post some of their social proof, their customer testimonials or member testimonials rather. And people are winning with this. So it's a very simple platform. It's USDT ERC20. Again, USDT on the Ethereum network. You purchase your packages, which is $550 per package. 50 of the 550 goes into the referral plan. 500 gets sent over for them to do arbitrage with arbitrage of traffic. And essentially what you're doing is you're giving them a private loan, and in return, they're giving you 25% per month. Will these packages ever end? Only if you cancel them. If you don't cancel them, it'll continue to earn for you every single month. How long will this thing run? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball or anything. I'm just an affiliate, just like everybody else. It is early, right? It's only been out to the public about, I don't know, 6 weeks or 7 weeks. Prior to that, they ran it for 6 weeks as a private beta group. They didn't even have a website. They were kind of doing everything on an Excel spreadsheet. So some people got in early, but it opened to the public just about 6 or 7 weeks ago. So it's still relatively early in the game. I don't know how long it'll run. It'll run for however long the community wants it to run, I guess. But yeah, it's set up in such a way that it can run for quite a bit, the way they have it set up. But again, always only put in risk capital only. But yeah, I'm very, very high on this program. You go to my Telegram, like I said, I'm posting on almost every day. But crypto program earned 25% per month. It's doing really, really well. So yeah, just a quick update for crypto program. Let's talk a little bit about Vortec United. This one here, they're running a promotion. If you're a team builder, they're running a promotion right now. If you go over to their Telegram, they did post a couple of times on it, but essentially it's a promo for people that have the ability to refer other people. So if you can refer 5 people, 5 new people that each put 300 USDT, in other words, they get a portfolio one and they fund it with 300 USDT, you will get a 300 USDT value, a portfolio one USDT value automatically load into your account. If you can refer 8 people that put in 500 USDT, and have a total of 30,000 team turnover, they will gift you a portfolio 2, which is a 2,400 value. And if you, on the third tier, if you can refer 12 people that each put 1,000 USDT and you have 75,000 team turnover, they will gift you a portfolio 3 and fund it with 6,700 USDT. So again, they're giving you the ability to earn some of these different bonuses. Again, if you have the ability to build a team, if you don't want to participate in that, you don't necessarily have to. There's a lot of people that are completely passive with this, and that's fine too. But this one here has been doing its thing. Withdrawals work. You know, I've done a couple withdrawals already. The withdrawals work very, very smooth. And yeah, this one here continues to pay. So yeah, if you want to check out Vortec United, I will leave a link down below. But this one here is working, it's doing its thing. And this is a platform that I just recently jumped into. So yeah, we'll give you more updates as we continue our journey with it. Let's talk a little bit about Coin Market Bull. Right now, Coin Market Bull, they're also in the middle of a pretty significant promotion. They're doing a 60-day bull run. It's been running for a couple of days now, and it runs all the way to March, I believe it's March 22nd. Okay, March 22nd. It's going to continue to run. And this one here is also for the team builders. Now, again, you don't necessarily have to participate in this. You can be totally passive. This one here has been earning 1.2% a day on average, but you can earn up to 1.8% a day. But this one here has been paying out. It's doing its thing. I posted about it the other day, and it continues to pay, and it's continuing to grow too. This is pretty big in Asia, the Asian market. A lot of Asians are coming to CMB for whatever reason, maybe because the master distributor, he's located in Asia and he's meeting with people offline and doing meetings and that sort of thing. Perhaps that's why it's growing like wildfire over there. But yeah, this thing is growing, and it's still fairly young. So yeah, the 60-day bull run is pretty simple. If you create a team that does 30,000 in turnover, you will get a $300 bonus. If you create a team that does 60,000 in turnover during the allotted time of the contest or the promo, you'll get $500 bonus. If you have a team that does 125,000 in turnover, you'll get a $1,250 bonus. If you have a team that does 250,000 in turnover, you'll get a $3,000 bonus. If you have a team that does 500,000 in turnover during the term of the promo, you'll get a $7,500 bonus. And if you have a team that does a million in turnover during the course of the promotion, right, which ends on March 22nd, you'll get a $10,000 bonus. Now, mind you, this is just bonuses on top of what they have already. Okay, if you don't want to participate in this bonus, you don't necessarily have to, or this promo rather, you don't necessarily have to. If you want to be totally passive, you can do that as well. Okay, so CMB is doing its thing. Some of you guys have messaged me saying, hey, how do I do a withdrawal? I don't know where I can, there's nowhere where I can post my or paste my wallet address. I can't do any withdrawals. The reason why is before the field comes up where you copy and paste your withdrawal address, you have to set up 2FA first. None of that shows up until you set up 2FA. Once you set up 2FA, then that field will come up and you can put all your withdrawal addresses. Very simple. I've done a couple of withdrawals already. So again, it's very simple. And the withdrawals come, in short order. It doesn't take a long time. So not instant, but it doesn't take a long time. So CMB continues to do its thing. If you want to check out CMB, I will leave a link down below. All right, guys, moving forward, Max Spread Technologies. This one's a pretty, it's been doing really well. If you look at their, let's scroll down here. If you look at their news, you can see their weekly report. This is the weekly report for last week, and it did 6.22%. Well, it's not opening it up. Okay. But it did 6.22% last week. So this one here has been doing well. It's been averaging around 5 to 7% per week since it launched. Now, some weeks it's gone lower than 5%, but some weeks it's gone higher than 7%, right? So on average, but you can see here over the last couple of weeks, it's done about 5 to 6%. So yeah, this one here has been doing its thing. The website is smooth. There is a network marketing component to it. Just like a lot of these platforms, there's a binary structure. If you want to participate in that, you can. However, if you don't necessarily have to. Like I've mentioned before, you can go ahead and just be passive. You'll earn anywhere from 0.6 to 1.2% a day. It does fluctuate, but you can see here, if you check out the weekly reports, it's been averaging anywhere from 5 to 6 to above 6% per week. So if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. This is another platform that not only is new to me, because I just jumped into it, but it's a fairly new platform overall, and it's pretty big over in the Asian markets as well. They had a huge event over, I think it's in Indonesia, I think they did it, their leadership event, and they're doing an event. Let me scroll down here. They're doing an event in Malaysia over here. So Indonesia, Malaysia, Southeast Asia, this is a very big platform over in that space. So it's doing its thing. It's paying, very, very simple to operate. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. So let's talk about some of these platforms that are having some issues right now. Hopefully they can resolve it. I don't know. Fusion Exchange, apparently they're launching their 2.0 version. There was some issues going on with their 1.0 version. If you want to participate in their 2.0 version, you do need to, re-verify yourself, complete KYC again. If you don't want to do that, then don't. Okay. But this one here, we'll see what happens. They've had a couple of false starts already in the past. Hopefully they get it together. It was a very popular platform. I think some of that hype fizzled down a little bit because of some mishaps. But hopefully they get it together. I'll keep you guys updated on this as we move forward. I'm just kind of keeping a loose eye on it. I'm checking their Telegram every now and then. But again, they're trying to launch their quote unquote 2.0 version. So we'll see what happens. This one here, this is Prosperity Gem Ventures. Some of you guys have asked me about this. They basically, there's no more deposits going into their BSC contract. Okay, some of you guys have said, hey, I want to deposit. Can you show me how to deposit? There's no more deposits going into their contract. This is their USDC. Their BSC, which is the one that I was in, a lot of people were in, says here the contract is fully capped. No more claims or withdrawals can be done. Please request a refund from our BSC contract by filling out the refund form, at which point you will receive your refund in 3 to 5 days. All refunds will be completed by the end of January 31st. So it might be too late if you're watching this video, but their BSC contract is officially, it's done. There's no more claims or withdrawals. I think the next play for them is they're going to be launching their bot, which you can get for $200 a month last time I checked. And then you can just use their bot straight away. We'll see what happens there. I don't know if I'm going to get into that, but we'll see what happens. That being said, they do have a USDC contract that is still live. Their Polygon contract, I believe, and Tron contract. I was never in those, but those two contracts are capped as well. But their USDC contract is still running. We'll see what happens here. Am I happy that this thing was capped out? Oh, I'm not happy. It's not that I'm happy or not happy. It is what it is. That's DeFi, right? I probably got in late, and people that got in early, I'm pretty sure they did well with this. I probably got in late to the game because I didn't know they were going to have this capping, which again, it's not their fault. It's that's what their plan was, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can launch their bot and it's profitable for some people. I'll keep a loose eye on it. But as for their BSC contract, it's officially done. So if you guys have messaged me saying, hey, I want to get into that contract, how do I do it? You can't. It's done. No more withdrawals. All right. Last but not least, guys, this one here, Cat Arbitrage. As you guys know, they've suspended their contract for 2 weeks. Their last update, they said we're going to suspend our contract for 2 weeks. We're going to be migrating to a new contract. We're going to be redoing the rewards. We don't know what that's going to be. As a matter of fact, it's 10:54 a.m. right now. At 11 a.m., like in 5 minutes, they're going to be doing a Zoom. I might check that out. Depends, or I might check out the recap. But apparently, in that Zoom, their CEO is going to go over the new contract. He's going to go over the new reward system, a new overview of how it's going to work. Apparently it's going to be a lot less as far as the daily ROI, because this was probably not sustainable. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about contracts that change when you're already in it. So you guys probably already know how I feel about that. Now, that being said, hopefully it continues to run because there are people that have funds locked into this. But that's how these platforms run. These risky platforms. All of these platforms have risk, right? But there's some platforms that are more riskier than others. This one was one of them. I've said it many times before. This is definitely on the higher end of the risk scale. The fact that you're making up to 5% a day should tell you the risk that's involved. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll keep a loose eye on it. Hopefully they can quote unquote unpause their contract, even if there's going to be a different reward system. As long as it's paying and people can recoup some of their funds, that'll be a good thing. But it's supposed to be a lot less. I believe the numbers that I heard, and again, it's not official. You're going to have to jump into their Zoom to get the official numbers because I think that's what they're going to be covering today. But last I heard, it was like 0.3% a day up to 1.5% a day. Now you might say, well, 1.5% a day is good. Yeah, but you have to put in, the amount that you have to put in to get 5% a day is what you probably have to put in to get 1.5% a day. So again, the more you put in, the higher. For the most people, they're probably going to get anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5% a day, which is not the worst thing, but it's definitely not, 2 to 5% a day, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Hopefully they can get their act together. Um, as long as it's not a rug pull, I think it's a positive thing. Now, that being said, the jury's still out. We'll kind of see what happens. I'll keep a loose eye on it. I'll give you guys an update over on Telegram as soon as I get some intel. And that's about it, guys. I know this video ran a little bit long, but there's a lot to cover, a lot of these different platforms. I have personal funds in all of these platforms. So we're getting crypto. I like to be diversified. If there's a platform that goes sideways, I still have 15 other platforms that are paying me. Now you don't have to be diversified as that much, right? But you should have 3 or 4 or 5 things that are paying you on a daily basis. That way, if something happens, you still have passive income coming in. I'm just, way more diversified, maybe more than I have to be. But for me, I never like to have all of my eggs in one basket. Yes, there are platforms that I lean heavier on or I favor more, like Drip, right? As I favor Drip more than any of these platforms, but I like to be diversified and I like to have passive income coming in from all different directions. So anyway, that's me. Anyway, that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for this update video. If you want to check any of these platforms out, I will leave the link tree down below. As always, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. And I will catch you on the next video. Peace.